Alrighty, everyone. Here we are again in episode 4 of Feed the Beast Infinity with realistic terrain generation. Yeah. So, there's our old sword, which we found in a village chest again. I ended up making a rapier. Whoops. Yep, that's my portal. Anyways, guys, you know exactly what we're doing. We want to make the Flux-Infused armor today. So, in order to do that, we're going to need these fluxed armored plating, which each piece of these needs 2 flux crystals, which is essentially 1 diamond doused in liquid, destabilized redstone. So I went ahead and reorganized all of our storage, so it's all down here by our machines. I needed a little bit more space than what was currently upstairs. This allows us to expand upwards. I do have some ideas for maybe making a better pulverizer to redstone furnace, but it's going to be a little bit more vertical than horizontal because it already looks like we're running out of space. So I went ahead and I made electrum by pulverizing silver and gold, and by putting this in here in the fluid transposer after melting down the redstone, we're getting this fluxed electrum blend. Now with this blend, that is what we need to make this fluxed electrum ingots. So instead of going about making pyrotheum dust and all that, it looks like we could just, where did I see that? Oh, I really hope I don't need any pyrotheum dust. I swear there was a recipe that didn't require pyrotheum dust. La, da, da, da. Okay, well, it looks like we're probably going to need pyrotheum dust, which is blaze powder, sulfur, and coal. Luckily for us, when I was over in the nether gathering some resources, I found a blaze spawner, so I have that. We do have a couple blaze rods at the moment, which that gives us 10, and I believe we needed some coal dust, and the coal dust should be in here. We'll leave 2 behind. So blaze powder, coal dust, and what was that? Sulfur and redstone. So about 10 more redstone and 10 sulfur. Right? So if we put all this in here, it should give us 20 pyrotheum dust. Alright, so I'll probably have to be making a bunch of this stuff. But either way, to make a full set of armor, I think that's, what, 24 pieces? 24 of these fluxed armor platings, which equals 48 diamonds. So if we just kind of take a couple out of there. These are the diamonds that we will be using, leaving us with 6 diamonds remaining. So yeah, guys, as we're doing all this and that, it looks like we just finished up with that stack. We'll make 1 more stack of this stuff. I'm not sure how much we're going to need exactly. But yeah. Can we make this? No. Alright, so that's exactly what we're doing. I have a drum here so I can store all the spare destabilized redstone, since I put like 50 blocks of redstone in there. I did end up finishing the big reactor, and you can't actually get in this way anymore because I just put a hopper there feeding in yellorium ingots. That was kind of not the smartest idea. I will be moving that in the future, but as of right now, we just have the power running through the wall going back. This thing is telling the reactor to power on every time it's below 70% battery. And yeah, so this is just the way I've got all the wires, so it's out of sight, out of mind. Man, there's a lot of dying mobs around. Anyways, that is what is going to be happening. I'm going to be crafting up a bunch of these fluxed armor plates, and I will be right back with you guys. Alrighty, so we are just finishing up pulverizing a little bit of coal, so we can get another stack of this pulverized coal. We've got a stack of blaze powder, a stack of sulfur, and a stack of redstone ready. So once this is complete, there we go. We can go ahead and make ourselves some more of this pyrotheum dust. Now, since I am unable to avoid any of that, and I've already gone ahead and made this fluxed electrum blend, rather than going ahead and using the alloy smelter, which currently doesn't have any upgrades in it, I need to make an induction smelter. So in order to make the induction smelter, we need everybody's favorite tin gear. The tin gear should we need that to make the machine frame, which we also need 4 glass for. And this should give us our frame. I probably messed that up a little bit. There we go. And in order to do this, we need 2 Invar gears. Done. We also... Okay, we're set. I've got a bucket on me. There's our induction smelter. We will go ahead and see what's behind this wall. We could run this wire here. Then we need one more. So let's go over to our machine chest that we have. That will power the induction smelter. Let's make sure to clear that and replace these blocks. Okay, so now that this is getting power, we need this fluxed electrum and the pyrotheum dust. This should be creating the stuff that we need. Okay, so we have our first 2 fluxed electrum ingots. Dr. Smiley donated 1 fluxed armor plating to us, as well as some of the blaze powder. Just because I don't feel like going and setting up a blaze farm yet, I will. But I really want to finish this, so while this has all been happening, I've been putting our diamonds in here to make these flux crystals, and we can go ahead and start creating some of this stuff. So I know we need some ingots, or nuggets. 36 of them, that leaves us with 2 of those, and let's see how well our reactor is holding up. Awesome. This laboratory block don't need right now. All of this stuff is just kind of in our way, but that's okay. So Flux-Infused. Let's start with the helmet. In order to make this, we need 2 crystals for each one, 6 nuggets, and 1 of those. So we're able to make 2 more. Oh yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and wait for everything to finish working, whether that's the induction smelter or these diamonds turning into flux crystals. So I'll see you guys once that's taken care of. Alrighty guys, everything is set. I believe we only needed 24 of this, so let's go ahead and craft our new armor. Start with the helmet. Bada bing bada boom. Make a chest plate. Yes. How about some pants? Will do. And this is what makes me the most sad. I'm going to lose my long fall boots if I use these, which means I will take some fall damage again. So I guess the best thing I could maybe hope for is if I can enchant this, I could put feather falling on potentially by making an enchanter from Ender.io, which requires dark steel, which I do not have, but I know it can be looted in village chests and other stuff. Oh boy. Alrighty, now where were we after the server crashed? I just had to go and reload the backup, which meant I had to fall back about 40 minutes worth of progress. So I had to go and remake all of this stuff. So here we go once more. Let's see if this ends up causing the server to crash or not. Hopefully not, obviously. However, let us go Oops. What? Oh god. Oh god. Man, these Endermen hit hard. Where are you, bro? Okay, I do at least have my jetpack. Let's see if we can spot this guy. There he is. You can tell because he's got headphones on. Are you still mad at me? Better not be in. You're in my house, aren't you? Let's get him. Come on, bro. Where are you, bro? Oh. Oh, don't hurt me. Yes! Another ender pearl. I'll take it. Anyways, guys, as I was saying, let's go to our energetic infuser here. And we will start to charge this stuff up. Shouldn't take too long. It is definitely draining this. It's using 2000 RF a tick. And our hardened flux ducts are only able to push 800 RF a tick. So, yeah, that's not too good. It will start to slow down here. We don't need to charge it all the way. Let's just get a little bit of charge in these bad boys. About 100,000 should be enough. Yeah, because this is 400,000. That did not look like a quarter. But, so, the ultimate goal is not only to have created this stuff. Sweet. Yeah, we can't fly anymore, and we will be taking fall damage. So, what the next step is going to be is to create this Flux-Infused jet plate. Allows flight and can charge items when active. Must be worn as a chest plate. So, yeah, in order to make this stuff, we need to work our way up to a resonant jet pack. We already have this chest plate. We need these fluxed thrusters. So, I mean, this stuff shouldn't be too bad. Illuminator frame. Okay. Yeah, it's definitely doable here quite soon. However, what is going to be happening is, for now, I'm obviously going to keep my jetpack. I will be taking fall damage, I think. Yes. So, right before the server crashed, I mentioned the enchanter. I believe Smiley is going ahead and making one. So, let's see if he ended up putting it at his base over here. He is moving to a new spot, and I don't know if he wants me to show that off to you guys until he's a little... Yes! Awesome. So, feather falling is probably going to be these feathers. So for feather falling 4, we want 4 feathers. That's not too bad. We also want 36 levels. So we need to make a book and quill and all of that stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to upgrade my hardened jetpack to the next level, the reinforced jetpack, which is actually a lot easier to make than all of this armor, which just happened. Also, in the next episode, episode 5, we are going to be doing some boss fights, aka the Wither and hopefully the Ender Dragon, because we really want the Ender Pearls. In order for me to get this resonant stuff, I need Ender Pearls to make Enderium, so that is a must. Anyways, guys, I will catch you in the next clip. Alright, guys. So, we're testing out the different damage because I just came up my elevator like this, and I ended up looking directly at an Enderman, which happened to be a mighty Enderman, so I tried to run under my doorway here to get away from him. He one-shot me with this full gear right here. I didn't have the Flux chest plate on, but the protection of this one is 6 and this one's 8, so we're trying to figure out if it's really that big of a difference from having the Flux-Infused chest plate over this reinforced jetpack. Which, by the way, I made a reinforced jetpack as I said I was going to. So, Smiley just gave me his signalum crossbow with these Enderium bolts, and look at that. The attack is 99 hearts, and this guy has 80 hearts. So we're gonna see what happens if he gets shot with this crossbow. Are you ready?
Oh yeah. Didn't even take a full bar down.
64. So yeah, you would have had... Yeah, wow. That's pretty insane. I wonder if your ring does anything special. But guys, that just shows how beastie this stuff is. Oh, wait, did you enchant this already?
What? No.
Okay.
Armor is totally plain and bland.
Yep. So guys, I got this book, which actually I need a couple more books. But I need to go get 4 feathers, and I need to make some dark steel so I can throw protection on this armor, and then feather falling on the boots. So once that is done, we have a... Where is it? We gotta do something with... Where the heck is my division sigil?
It ran away when you died.
I had a division sigil somewhere.
I got a couple, don't worry.
I wonder, it like... Oh, it's because we had to roll back the server. It's probably still hanging out in... Oh, creeper! Here it is. Here's my division sigil. Oh yeah, and these are some ender pearls, which Smiley gave me. Because, yeah, we'll get into further detail once we get over there in the next episode. Alrighty guys, we are just waiting here for midnight. It's gonna be coming here in about a minute or so. But we've set up this altar. This is the second time. We kind of rushed the middle of the night last night. Then Smiley ended up activating his sigil. He's killed a few withers already, so he has them. I ended up finding mine in a chest, luckily enough. I have not fought any withers yet. However, in the next episode of Feed the Beast Infinity with Realistic Terrain Generation, we will be tackling the wither as well as the ender dragon, as I have probably mentioned not too long ago. So I'm looking forward to that. The whole purpose of this is just to kind of be able to divide by diamond for you guys, and it is a very risky thing because if you fail at dividing by diamond, you will internally combust and explode, and there will be more deaths. But a builder's wand is one thing you can build or craft with the unstable ingots. So you can see I have everything ready here to be doing that. Also, these wings are kind of cool. I do need a nether star in order to craft them. That's not going to be happening quite yet. However, I do want to craft those wings just for the ender dragon fight, so I can swap out this jetpack for the wings, and I can put my my Flux-Infused chest plate on instead for a little bit of added protection. I do plan, as I said, my goal is still to make that Flux-Infused jet plate so I can fly with that, because nobody's ever built that yet, and we've played quite a few different Infinity servers before, so it's something new. And I just like the overall feel of jetpacks more than the wings, which is just kind of like creative flight. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. It gives me something to work towards for the time being. Oh, it's time. Oh god. I'm failing. Run away! Smiley heard that.
Hey, that thundered all the way over here.
Can you sleep?
Yeah, one sec.
So yeah, during the nighttime, this stuff becomes tainted land. I'm sure many of you are already aware of that. But this tainted land really just force spawns a lot of mobs.
And spreads.
Yep, it spreads during the nighttime. Oh yeah, look at that. By the way, everyone, happy St. Paddy's Day. This probably won't be uploaded until the day after St. Paddy's Day. However, happy St. Paddy's Day. So yeah, in the daylight, all of the tainted land, or no, it's called cursed earth. Sorry. Yeah, cursed earth. You can silk touch it if you want to keep it for yourself, and you can use it for mob spawners. If you put one underneath the mob spawner, they spawn indefinitely, I think, whether you're in a specific radius or not from the spawner, unlike the vanilla mechanics of spawning. But guys, we are, okay, yeah. We're gonna head on over here, getting a little bit ahead of myself. And I think on top of this mushroom looks fine. Okay, now, we need to go back to our base because I forgot an obsidian. So, bust up the portal gun. Head on through here. We will grab an obsidian and I guess we'll just do it here in our basement. I'm pretty confident that I'll do this. Builder's wand is this, just one obsidian and one unstable ingot. So, in order to divide by diamond, you can't divide by diamond on an empty stomach. Everyone knows that. You need one diamond, one iron, and we're going to place this thing down and the unstable ingot will spawn. If I throw it out of the crafting grid, I will die. If I run out of time, I will die. If I use anything other than a crafting table, I will die. So, let us do this.
Now remember, Jake, that you only get 10 seconds while you're doing this.
Done. Anyways, guys.
You'll blow up on the ring. It's okay.
That wraps up this episode of.
You threw your thing. I already have one.
I know. I'm trying to get you in the picture, but that wraps up this episode of Feed the Beast Infinity. I'm looking backwards, by the way. Feed the Beast Infinity. So we will see you guys in the next one, where we will be fighting the Wither and the Ender Dragon. Bye, bye, guys.